What's up, guys? This is Maximus here playing a little Chrono Trigger. We'll do a full series on this. So we were going to do some retro gaming, so let's go ahead and get started. Some of you guys may not be familiar with this game. I mean, as you saw, there was copyright back in 1995. So yeah, you want to talk about old school. This is pretty old school as far as RPG gaming goes. Not the oldest game obviously in the world, but definitely one of the more classic tales out there. And this is definitely one that you guys should pick up if you've never played it before. I mean, this is the game that really kind of just launched this genre of RPG. Final Fantasy was definitely one of the ones that was at the forefront, but I think this game really brought it into the limelight as far as the turn-based RPG style of gaming. A lot of people thought Pokemon was also kind of a part of that, but this came out, I want to say, a year before, because Pokemon came out in '96, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this game is just excellent. Everything from the soundtrack to the dialogue, the storytelling, the character development, even the animation, and just some of the artwork. I mean, one of the guys that created some of the characters in this was Akira Toriyama, which is the creator for Dragon Ball Z. So I mean, everything about this game is just phenomenal. We're starting off, obviously, we're the main character here, Chrono. Is I want to say teen, kid, child, about to go off on his first adventure. Or so we think it is the first. Anyways, we don't know if there's any sort of prelude to his story. You don't get much of a backstory about him at all. All the other characters, you will get kind of an in-depth character development story, but really they left Chrono kind of open-ended. You don't get to learn a whole lot about him. And I think they did that as to kind of help put you in the place. You know, his story's supposed to be your story, and then all the other characters are kind of just, along for the ride, but you learn a little bit more about them so you can, develop, as part of character development, you want to care about those characters. So as the story goes on and the ride kind of goes on there, I guess you can say, you get attached to them, that's one of the best things about a good story, is that you feel like you are involved and attached to what's going on and to the people that are in that story. Anyways, right now I'm just kind of going around this town and just picking up a few things that I know about. It's been a long time since I played this game, so I may forget a lot of things about this game and may noob it up a little bit, but there are a lot of things that I do remember about this game, and one of them I failed at is that chest up here in the top right corner I cannot get yet. Yeah, it's something for later in the game. You'll get an item that can open these chests up. But the other chests in this area, or in this town, I do want to try to open up and get as many items as I can. Try to get all the early game stuff as much as possible, so, obviously that it's easier. A lot of items and a lot of other things going on in this game that it's very integrated. Stats, items, different spells, different statistics that you want to try to boost up throughout the game. No, that's right, this is the one I came from. There's someone in here that gives you money as well, and I need that money to buy some cash. No, it's not the market. I'm trying to remember where it is. I should have read a playthrough or something before starting this series. No, that's not. It's one of the residences. Wasn't the Manor House. Wasn't Trusin. There's Manor. It was one of the tutorial houses. That's my house. I think this is it here. No? Where was it? Trusin. Was it the Manor House? Mayor's Manor? Yeah, it was here. That's right. Okay, so we got that chest, and we go upstairs here, and yeah, there's another item. G is the money in the game, used to buy various items, and there's a couple where we're about to go that we're going to be able to pick some stuff up at. But yeah, this is the main area. It's as implied, Chrono Trigger. I mean, Chrono, another word for time. I don't know if that's right, but it has something to do with time. Okay, I'm acting like a fool here, but yeah, this takes place in right now. This time period takes place in 1000 AD, and spoiler alert: this game is about time travel to a certain extent. It is a part of the game. Right now, they're having this little millennial fair thing. It's just a little celebration, but here we can pick up some items. Buy something from McLord the Swordsmith. Sure, let's see what he's got. I need to see the prices of everything. Load blade or iron blade we can get now. Load sword will take some time to get. We can get that now, but it will involve a lot of grinding. I don't want to expose too much of that right now. I mean, like I said during the Nuzlocke series, grinding is so tedious. It's boring for me. So I can't imagine what grinding's like to watch during a Let's Play, you know? But we'll do a couple things here. There's some things that interacting in the environment in this area where this fair is going on that will affect the game later. And you'll see what I'm talking about. But this guy here gives us a form of currency that we can exchange for G. The silver points, which are like little fair tokens. And you can exchange those for either cash or G. Or you can use them later on in the game, but we're going to need them later on in the game, so I'm going to collect some now. And fighting this guy will also kind of level me up a little bit. Oh, he hurt me. Obviously we don't want to die here, but we want to level up a little bit so we're not so weak. And I'm telling you, I love these animations in this game, man. I mean, very, like I said, it's turn-based style RPG game, very kind of like, you know, was it like Final Fantasy? You know, it's spitting image of that, and that's kind of where this game came from. Yeah, okay. Tech points is what we need to develop special skills, and you'll see those play a role later on. Now, there's another area where I can, I guess you can say, kind of train or grind in. Okay, got my gill. And, oh no, I didn't want to go back to him. And I want to see if we can level up a little faster that way. Get out of my way, old dude. Alright. Yeah, see, it's been a while since I even played this on a ROM or an emulator. It's been a while since I even played a Super Nintendo emulator. So I'm trying to get used to controls. I'm going to bump into a lot of stuff as I'm kind of getting used to everything. If I remember, you can go in this little wooded area. You could also pick up a few other items in here that I can use. Let's see here. Yep, there's a bad guy. I'll fight these guys off the top here. Right now I can only do a single attack at a time, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Should be faster in fighting that big metal dude, and they should give us a little more experience as well. There we go, got him. Alright. Now when you saw me earlier pick between active and wait at that start screen, basically what that is it determines the battle speed of the enemy. He either waits for me to take a turn or he'll go. I can either sit, if I sit idle, they'll still constantly attack me, which really isn't too much of a problem, but let's say if I get into a dialogue, get a little bit distracted or want to explain something, I don't want to be sit there getting attacked, which hard for me to multitask talking game at the same time. Yeah, just so I can I did that just, you know, be on the safe side of things, really. It's not necessary. I can beat this game no problem. I've done it, God, several dozen times throughout my childhood. Even throughout my adult life, I'll randomly pick this game up and go after it. And we're about to do this first tech that we just got in that last battle. You saw it come up that you learned Cyclone. We're about to use that now. And you can see there's MP or magic points to attack people, but they have to be within a certain range for this attack. It's not an automatic thing. And you see how they kind of randomly start to move around after a while? If they get close to one another, I can use that spin cut attack to hit multiple guys at once. Like right now, let's see if I can get them close enough to each other. Come on, and they're not going to cooperate. Alright, I need to take them out so I don't die here. Alright, get him. And him. I don't know if you can hear the button tapping on the phone here. No, the recording software I'm using on my phone is it picks up some of the background noises that happens, like the alerts and stuff like that. So hope that doesn't bother you too much. If it does, I'll watch the game. If it bothers me, I'll turn that off. Yeah, there's another item in here. There's another area in here somewhere where I can get some decent items. Is it? There's like a bush. No, that ain't it. Alright. Oh, I gotta fight these guys again. See if I can not trigger them. Okay, yeah. Again, I don't want to die just yet. Oh! Alright, so I gotta fight these guys. This is not a problem. It shouldn't kill me just yet, but I want to be careful. I think I did pick up a potion out of one of those chests. I wasn't paying attention. I just remember hit those chests up. I think it was all money. I don't know. Let's take a look real quick. 2 tech points. Okay, G. Now, another good thing about this is that I don't think I can learn any more techs now. However, the techs, I can still get tech points, and when later spells become unlocked as I level up or progress through the game, those MP will be used to unlock those things at the same time. Like, you have to have MP to unlock the spells, but you also can't get certain spells unless you're at a certain level. But that MP will stack even though I can't use it right away to get the spell that's not available. So that's good. I can grind right now and get enough MP to get the highest level spell, and then just basically play the game and wait for it to get unlocked. But that would take a lot of time from where I'm at. So let's see. Yes, I do have tonics, and that's like potions. That'll heal me up, and that's good for now. We're just going to use the one. We're going to need... Those are going to be precious to us come on later in the game. Right now I'm not so much going after MP as I am experience. I want to level up just a little bit. So these guys are a little bit easier to take out as I run through this game. Right now, these guys are actually a little bit harder for me than what they normally would be, because I'm not really supposed to be fighting these guys just yet. They are kind of buff weaker than what I would fight normally at this time in the game when I do get to this point. So they are kind of evenly matched with me. They're not, you know, too strong or too weak, but they are a little bit stronger than the creatures I'm going to fight when I actually get full into the story and full into the game. So, alright, I think that's enough grinding for now. Like I said, I don't want to expose you guys too much with it, so, you know, I don't want you guys being stuck watching all the grinding parts. I just want to, you know, get to the story and get to the actual game so it's a little more entertaining for you guys. Get to the adventure. So, alright, here we go. Now he's moving towards... See, now I can show you this attack. They're close enough together. And now I can kill these guys all in one hit. And you see this is maybe even slight... Well, it's about the same as a normal attack. But I'm able to hit more than one guy at a time. The other thing is experience and the tech points. I'm sure you noticed by now, the more enemies I fight, the more I get. So that's also kind of a plus. I think there is something called a tab down here, if I'm not mistaken. Is it over here? No, I think it's... Yes, a power tab. That will increase my power, which increases my attack, basically. So, yeah, grab that. I'm going to hold on to it for now, because that can be used with any of the characters that I get later on. So, I'm going to hold on to that for a moment, and let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's just go ahead and pick up this load helmet. I don't think I have enough money for the load sword, or not the helmet, but the iron sword. I keep thinking there's helmets here, there's not. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and pick this guy up, get a little bit stronger. Alright. Yeah, I'll come see you. He's gonna... he's gonna play a role in the game later on. There's also a secret to this race game that gives you a bunch of silver points. And, but that we'll do that later in the game. I actually got to look it up because I forgot how to do it, which is pretty sad to say. But there's a little secret to it. There's a guy that kind of gives you a hint about how to use those, about how to win that little race thing. No, don't want to do that. There we go. That's right. That's how we get items. Okay, so attack power went up a little bit, which will make him a little bit stronger. Alright, so here we go. Now, this lady, that's right, I gotta run into her. Which is gonna look bad on me later, but it is what it is. And she is going to... This little interaction here is going to play a role later in the game. And like I said, no spoilers here. But it's going to basically kind of, yeah. I don't want to give anything away. It's kind of hard to say. But I need to pick that up. She dropped her pennant. And I want to go straight to her when I pick up that pennant and give it to her. Again, all makes sense later in the game. Everything you do in this game affects something later on. Do you mind if I walk around with you for a little while? Yeah, because I want to be nice to her if I'm not mistaken. Either which way, that's kind of a lose-lose situation. We'll call her Marl. Okay, yeah, we'll stick with that name. Go here. Now, I was thinking about maybe doing a Nuzlocke run with this game, which would be kind of interesting. And, that would be kind of... Sorry, my daughter's in the background. 10 silver points for 50 G's there. No. Let me know she used the bathroom like a big girl. Aww. Okay, so I don't want to eat that guy's chicken now. I do want to chase... that. Okay, the cat's following me. Good deal. Yeah, we want this cat to follow me. Again, this will make sense later in the game as to why I'm doing this. There's a little girl down here that lost her kitten. And we want to... Come on, cat. Bring it back to her. There we go. We brought back my cat. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sweet. Somebody's got a crush on me. Too bad I'm taken. I'm spoken for. Not really. I'm single and lonely. I play video games and post them on the internet for no one to watch. Okay, that's right. This isn't ready yet, so... Since that's not ready yet, then I guess we'll take a little time, grind a little bit more with this guy. We have to be in the carnival in order for that to trigger, but that's going to progress the game. Where those guys are blocking off that road, that's where I need to go next. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and fight this guy a couple times until that's ready, and then we'll move on with the story. As you can see, she's now helping me. She's now part of my team. She'll fight people with me, and her spells are more defensive. She's more like a white mage, but she has some pretty strong attacks as well. Another cool thing about this game is that the characters' attacks, magic attacks, have like combination attacks, which different characters have different attacks. So like later in the game, you can actually choose and pick who you want on your team, and they'll all do different types of attacks that affect different enemies in different ways, which is pretty cool. I like that. Again, it's something that was unique at the time. You didn't see that, but again, it's more, you know, I guess you get to put more thought and more of your own touch into how you want to play the game. You know, and you really got to think how, you know, how you play the game is affecting different parts of the game. It's already explained, but you'll see. You'll see later on. Alright, this guy, and I'll just talk to these guys while I'm waiting for a thing. They'll make an announcement saying when everything is ready. Oh yeah, this is where I get the armor. Okay. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Alright. Pushing buttons. So I don't have a lot of money. We'll get the... Yeah, we'll get the gi. Okay. And... if I set up... Yep, see, that's the alert there I was telling you about. Was it this guy? What does this guy do? We're not going to go there just yet. I want to see if I can trade those silver points in. But, okay, this is... Yeah, let's get a couple of these guys. Because obviously that's going to be important. We need... Let's just go ahead and stock up. Alright. Definitely need some defensive... some potions and defense going on. We don't want to die. We got the power taken care of with the sword, but I can't. I'm pushing buttons again. Can't remember what's what. But yeah, we want to be prepared because it's not exactly hard to die in this game either. So we got the gi. What is she wearing? She's wearing the tunic as well. Okay, so she can't benefit from my gear. Another thing is some characters can wear other characters' gear. So like you could give like your main all your best stuff, and as the main takes off other stuff, you could give it to the other characters. There's also character specific gear as well, and weapons and items. You can see he uses a sword. Well, she uses the bow. So I mean, obviously, Chrono can't use a bow. He's only going to be able to use the sword. Let's go ahead and yep. I could actually probably sell that sword and tunic, but we're not going to worry about that for now. And hold your horses. I want some candy. Girl, it's going to go straight to your thighs, all that candy. Cotton candy is made nothing but sugar. It ain't good for your teeth or your thighs. But I like thick thighs, though. You can go ahead and eat all the candy you want, little lady. Thanks for waiting. Alright, cool. We got that done and over with. Is he moving? Okay. What's going on? There we go. Alright. Alright, we're in business. And we'll go ahead, watch this. This is the first big part of the story here. And it's a pretty long cutscene. This is the time machine. Or, not time machine, the teleporter. I'm already giving you spoilers. And, okay, oh, he's waiting for me. Step right up. We'll talk to Luca over here. How you doing, Chrono? How you doing, Luca? Where have I been? Well, I couldn't get through. You blocked off the way with your bodyguards there. Yeah, we can watch. Alright, anything for the ladies? Go ahead, hop right in. Left side. All systems on. And Insto Presto Magnifico. It's a reference for later in the game. Wow, that was great. I teleported from the left to the right about 3 feet. Isn't that awesome? Okay. So how was it? Want to try again? Nah, I'm good. It worked. Can't believe it. What a thrilling display of science, ladies and gentlemen. It's amazing. I did not know they have that kind of technology back in 1000 AD. Man, the Renaissance was awesome. Okay, so we'll talk to her. What a kick. I'll try it out too. Huh? Oh. Don't you know, Luca? I've been rolling all the fine-looking little ladies. I was going to say a derogatory word for women, but, you know, I ain't going to do all that. I have a little girl in the room myself, so can't be saying those things. Now, let's see here. This is where the story takes a little turn for the worse. And, we'll see here. Well, let's just watch. Doesn't matter, this cute girl, right? She's got some bling on. And, hey, what's going on? Your pendant is... It's bling blinging. Blinging so hard the machine broke, man. And now it's a time machine. Well, you're not supposed to know that right now, but now you know. Spoiler alert. And she's gone. Okay, so this machine just totally screwed over my new girlfriend. I finally get a girl after years and years and years of being single and lonely, and she's gone. Even girls in video games want nothing to do with me. That's a good question. Alright, I just accidentally killed a girl. Show's over, folks. Time to leave. Chrono can take the fall for this one. Sure, why not? I create my own dialogue in games. Alright, so I'm going to be the hero, put on the pendant, and basically replicate what happened. Of course I'm going to do it. I am a fine lad. I'm so brave. Little do you know, I just want some of that sweet poon. The poon is real. Plus I love redheads. Love them. So, alright. Now, go ahead, basically, gonna go through the time hole. Come on, guys, any day now. Any day. There we go. And instant presto magnifico, we disappeared. I think there's a way to speed up the text. I just forgot to set up the settings to do it. Cool graphics, huh? Man, that was revolutionary back in '95. You know, no idea. This blew my mind as a kid. I was like, oh, what? It's all going 3D now. And here we are in the middle of nowhere. And here's where I'm going to leave you guys on the Chrono Trigger series. Give it a like if you like it. Subscribe if you want to. And leave some hate mail for me in the comment section. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Hold the phone. We're not done yet. Little premature action on the outro. Oh, he kicked me right in the family jewels. Ah, they split up. Okay. I was gonna do that special move, take them out real quick, but ain't gonna happen. I'll take them out one at a time. There we go. Alright, guys, so we got ourselves a little more experience. Good to go. A little extra cash flow in the hand. And I'll see you next time on Let's Play